Excuses are the nails used to build a house of failure. Think about that for a moment. Every time we say, "I'm too tired." Every time we whisper, "I don't have enough time." Every time we sigh, "I wasn't born rich." We are hammering another nail into the coffin of our potential. Excuses don't protect us. Excuses don't push us forward. Excuses only paralyze us. But here's the truth: no matter where you start, no matter how tough your circumstances are, the world is full of men and women who had every reason to quit, and they didn't. And because they refused excuses, they carved their names into history. This is not just another motivational message. This is a reality check. Today, I'll share with you stories of grit, resilience, and triumph. Stories that will force you to look at your own excuses and ask, what's really stopping me? Excuses feel comfortable. They give us something to blame. They make failure easier to swallow. But excuses also chain us down. Think about Thomas Edison. 10,000 failures before a single success. Imagine if he had said, "I guess I'm not smart enough." Or, "Maybe this just isn't meant to be." If he had, we might still be living in darkness. Or J.K. Rowling. A single mother. Living on welfare. 12 publishers rejected her. 12 times she was told she wasn't good enough. She could have accepted those rejections. She could have said, "Maybe I'm not cut out for this." But she didn't. And because she didn't, millions of children opened books that would change their childhood forever. Excuses sound like reasons, but they are lies. Lies we tell ourselves to make quitting feel justified. You don't need more time, you need more discipline. You don't need perfect conditions, you need action. You don't need permission, you need courage. Born without arms. Born without legs. The world told him everything he couldn't do. He could have been angry. He could have lived bitter. But instead, he rose. Today, Nick stands on stages across the globe, inspiring millions. These people weren't given a fair start. But they chose responsibility over excuses. And that same choice is available to you. The biggest difference between winners and losers is mindset. Winners see obstacles as opportunities. Losers see obstacles as excuses. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He could have said, "Maybe basketball isn't for me." But instead, he turned rejection into fuel. He trained harder. He pushed further. And he became the greatest basketball player of all time. Or Oprah Winfrey. She was fired from her first TV job. She was told she wasn't fit for television. She could have given up. But instead, she doubled down on her passion. And today, she is one of the most influential women on the planet. Every time you say, "I can't," you're training your mind to accept defeat. But when you say, "I will find a way," you're programming yourself for victory. Excuses build walls. Determination builds bridges. Discipline is the weapon that destroys excuses. Take David Goggins. Once, he was 300 pounds. Working as a pest exterminator. Living a life of mediocrity. Then one day, he decided to change. He set a goal to become a Navy SEAL. One of the toughest training programs in the world. Most people would have said, "I'm too overweight. I'm not cut out for this." But not Goggins. He ran. He trained. He pushed his body until it broke. And then, he pushed past that. Today, he's an ultra-endurance athlete. And one of the toughest men alive. The truth is, success doesn't care about your excuses. Success only respects consistency, hard work, resilience. So ask yourself, do you want comfort, or do you want greatness? Because you cannot have both. Excuses will always be there. whispering in your ear, offering comfort. But excuses will never take you anywhere. When you strip away excuses, you're left with action. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates results. And results create the life you once thought impossible. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need more chances. You don't need anyone's approval. Everything you need is already inside you. So stop waiting. Stop blaming. Stop hiding behind excuses. Your dream is waiting for you. The question is, will you keep making excuses? Or will you take action? It's Visionary Steps 09. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.